Welcome back, everybody. It's Tuesday, December 10th, 2024. It's National Dewey Decimal System Day. Now, if you don't know what that is, you can look it up in your dictionary or maybe call the library. Their numbers in the phone book. Today, we have the case of a man accused of forcing a woman at gunpoint to a church to exchange vows with him. We also have honeybee mortality and just how Christmas obsessed our state is. My name's Ike Morgan, and we're down in Alabama. Well, I know we're getting deep into the holiday season and schedules are getting crazier. If you can, you'll want to listen to the next couple days' shows. Probably tomorrow, we're going to have an interview segment with Atlanta Braves play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Gaudin. Now, if you're into sports and the Braves, then you already know that's something you'll want to check out. If not, we'll still talk broadcasting and some Superstation nostalgia, and that Brandon is the voice of the Madden NFL video game. So maybe there's plenty there for everybody. Let's get on to today's updates. Mobile County Circuit Court Judge Spiro Chirogatis called it one of the top 10 craziest cases of his career. AL.com's Howard Koplowitz reports that the judge dismissed a sexual assault charge against a man after his alleged victim did not show up for court. The man was accused of pulling a gun on a woman at a Dauphin Island Parkway convenience store, forcing her into a car, and after driving her around a bit, pulling up to a church and making her go through a wedding ceremony on the church steps. This sounds a lot like an Ernest T. Bass storyline, but a lot less funny. Now, the suspect had already had kidnapping charges dropped. The judge did find him guilty of resisting arrest. Managed bee colonies were lost at a startling rate last year, reports AL.com's Margaret Cates. And while Alabama's decrease wasn't as bad mathematically as the rest of the country's, it's still not good news. The U.S. Beekeeper Survey was conducted by Auburn University, working with the Apiary Inspectors of America and Oregon State University. It determined that beekeepers in the U.S. lost a worrisome 55.1% of their managed colonies from April 2023 to April 2024. The survey has been taken since 2010 through 11 and reflects the biggest loss yet. Alabama beekeepers lost 40.5% of their managed colonies over that same time period. Bee losses are concerning because there's been a history of dwindling numbers. They're a sentinel species whose decrease in numbers could indicate deeper environmental trouble, and they're an important pollinator for the U.S. farming industry. Now, while this particular survey didn't look at causes, bee experts believe that last year's decline was due to a parasitic mite that kills bees in the developmental stage. Also, during the summer of 2023, honey season lasted longer than usual, delaying treatments and probably leading to heavier losses. Now, the reason not to panic. The U.S. Beekeeper Survey records losses from existing managed hives. So think of that 55% nationally as a mortality rate and not necessarily a population decline. According to a recent study, Alabama landed at number 3 on a list of the top 10 most Christmas-obsessed states, reports AL.com's Mary Colurso. Now, I'm not sure where people get time to do all these studies, surveys, and rankings. This one is from the online gaming marketplace Chicks Gold. So perhaps it's a way to fill the downtime for actuarial professionals. That means math people. Chicks Gold used Google Trends to measure Christmas cheer. West Virginia topped their rankings, followed by Utah and then Alabama. The report highlighted Huntsville's Tinsel Trail and the North Pole Express at the Heart of Dixie Railroad Museum in Calera. Well, thank y'all so much for listening. We're going to be back here bright and early in the morning. Until then, as always, Y'all come on by and see what we're doing anytime you want to on the World Wide Web at al.com.